everyone, Amanda here. Today we're going to be doing a total body, knee-friendly dumbbell workout. Let's get started with our warm-up. Lifting the chest, roll the shoulder blades back, and march it out at your pace. Nice deep breathing here. Let's get warm through that upper body. Let's add a double punch. Pushing and pulling through the shoulder blades with a slight rotation of the palms as you press out. Breathe deeply. 2 more. And let's take it side to side. Add a W, warming up through the upper back and shoulders. Squeezing back as you pull. Nice deep breathing here. Soft feet, soft knees. 2 more. Back to that march. Nice big shoulder circles here, getting nice and open through that upper body, pulling back and down, going through that full range of motion for the shoulders. 2 more circles. And let's plant the feet and take it to punches. Take that pace up a notch. Once you've got the rhythm down, take the intensity up. Breathe deeply. Shifting your weight side to side. 2 more. And march it out. Shoulder roll it back. Again, we're getting nice and open through the chest and shoulders. Breathing deeply. 1 more shoulder roll. And let's plant the feet. We're going to warm up with a set of good mornings. Place your fingertips just behind your ears. Open up through the chest, pulling the elbows back. And let's hip hinge forward. Leaning forward, pressing the heels down into the floor. And back up. We're just getting nice and warm through those hamstrings. We are going to be starting with a single leg deadlift. So we want to make sure that our glutes and hamstrings are nice and warm before we go into them. Just getting a few body weight reps in. Breathing, inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. We've got 2 more here. 2 and 1. Our first round, we're going to be using a single dumbbell. So we're going to start off by going into a single leg staggered deadlift, followed directly by a bent over row on that same side. So we're starting with the dumbbell in your left hand. Select your weight accordingly. I'm going to be using my 15. So in this position, feet should be shoulder width apart with the forward foot just slightly forward so that the back toe is aligned with the front foot arch. Your left hand will have the dumbbell in it, place it just in front of the thigh. That right hand is on the hip, chest lifted, shoulders back, and abs pulled in. We're going to hip hinge forward, keeping the dumbbell really close to the thigh and back up. Let's go for 8. Here we go. Inhale. 8. Pressing the heels into the floor and pushing the bum back. There's just a little bit of knee flexion here. So we're keeping this one easy on the knees. Hip hinge, pushing that bum back, maintaining that flat back position, strong posture. Now the neck should move along with the rest of the spine. The head stays neutral. We've got 1 more on this side, and then we're going to go directly into our bent over rows and up. Let's stagger that stance. So step back, step forward, hand on the thigh, pinky slightly elevated, chest pushed out. Let's go for 8 rows. Here we go. 8, 7. Try to keep the hips and shoulders square to the floor as you pull back with the shoulder blade. 4. Try not to twist. 3. Breathing through it. 2. 1 more here. 1. And back up. Let's take it over to the other side. So we've got our staggered deadlift. Once again, feet shoulder width apart. Weight in the right hand this time. Left foot forward, right foot slightly back. Lift the chest, hand on the hip. Press the heels into the floor. Let's hip hinge for 8. Here we go. The fingers should skim the front of the leg as you lower the weight down. Try to press those heels into the floor, pushing the bum back, maintaining that flat back position. Posture is strong. We've got 3 more here. 3. Really feeling it in those glutes and hamstrings. 2. 1 more here. 1. And let's go over to the bent over rows. Step forward and back. Staggered stance. Lean forward. Pinky slightly elevated. Let's go for 8. 8. 7. Squeeze it up. You've got it. 6. 5. Keep pushing. 4. 3. 2. 1. We're going to take it to the middle here. We're going to do a little bit of shoulders. So I'm going to be using my single dumbbell. If you need to switch out your weight, you can. You can also use 2 lighter dumbbells. We're going to go into a front raise and back down. So we're going to hold the heads of the dumbbell or single dumbbell in each hand. Shoulders back, chest lifted, abs pulled in. Start at belly button height. We're going up to chest height. Let's go. 8. Stay as steady as you can here. 7. Breathing deeply. 6. Try not to swing at any point. 5. Chest stays lifted. 4. Working through the chest and shoulders. 3. Keep this up, keep this up. 2. 1 more here. 1. All right, let's go back to our single leg deadlift. Left hand, right leg forward, feet shoulder width apart, hand on the hip, weight in front, shoulders back. Let's go for 8. Skim the front of the leg as you hip hinge. Press the heels into the floor. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. 4 more here. 4. Breathing deeply. 3. Keep this going. 2. 1 more, 1 more. 1. And let's take it into that staggered stance. Fold forward, pinky slightly elevated, and chest out. Let's go for 8. 8. 7. Get that shoulder blade retraction every single rep. Really pull that elbow up nice and high. 3 more here. 3. 2. 1. And over to the other side. Staggered stance with that left foot forward, right foot back, chest lifted, shoulder blades back. Let's go. Hip hinge. Heels into the floor. 8. Push the bum back. 7. Remember, the hands are just skimming the front of the leg on the way down. So the fingers are just touching the front of the thigh, keeping that weight really close to the body. We've got 3 more here. Hip hinge. 3. Chest out, bum back. 2. 1 more, 1 more. 1. All right, wide staggered stance. Fold forward, pinky elevated, chest out. Let's go for 8 rows. Here we go. 8. 7. 6. You've got it. 5. Keep this up. 4. Breathe through it. 3. 2. 1. Let's go back to the middle for our front raise. So once again, you can swap out your weight if you need to, or 1 dumbbell holding the heads of the dumbbell, shoulder back, chest lifted, start at belly button height. Let's go. 8. Breathing through. 7. Stand tall, you've got this. 6. Try not to swing at any point. 5. Soft knees here, feet planted. You can do it. 3 more. 3. Work those shoulders. 2. 1 more. 1. We're going to take it into a speed round. We are going to do deadlifts. We're going to do regular deadlifts. So we're going to use 2 dumbbells. Grab a second dumbbell. Feet shoulder width apart. Hands in front of each thigh. Shoulders back. Chest lifted. Let's go for 8. Here we go. Hip hinge forward. 8. Once again, the neck stays neutral. 7, press those heels into the floor. 6, breathe deeply. Inhale, exhale. That's it. 4 more. 4, 3, you can do it. 2, 1 more here. 1. Lower 1 dumbbell down. We are going to go back to our single rows. So once again, we're going to start in that left hand, staggered stance, fold forward, pinky elevated. Let's go. 8, 7, lift up nice and high. 6, breathe through it. 5, remember, try not to twist as you lift. Keep those shoulders square. You've got it. 2, 1. We're gonna do that front raise in between, and then 1 more round of rows. Shoulders back, chest lifted. Let's go. 8, breathing deeply. 7, slow and controlled on that lowering phase. Remember, it is not a swing. We are controlling against gravity on that lowering phase. You've got it. Stand tall. Shoulders back, chest lifted. We've got 2 more here. 2, 1 more, 1 more. 1, bent over rows, right hand over to that left side. Staggered stance, pinky elevated. Let's go. Last round. 8, 7, you've got it. 6, breathing through. 5, keep this up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, grab a water break here, catch a breather. We're going to take this into calf raises. So a couple options here. If you prefer to hold on to something for balance, the wall, a chair, you can do your calf raises holding on, and you can place your hand on your hip and do them without weight. If balance is something you'd like to work on, you can follow me by holding weight in one hand. So I'm going to start with my 15, and I'm going to start on the right side, chest lifted, shoulders back, pinky slightly elevated, and we're going to calf press for 8. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch hands over to the other side, chest lifted, pinky elevated. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, really squeeze through that lower leg every rep. 3, 2, 1. We're going to take this to a bicep curl. So in this move, I'm going to be using 2 dumbbells. I'm going to go with my 15s, feet shoulder width apart, shoulders back. And in this move, we're going to go into a hammer curl. So we're going to curl up and down with the heads of the dumbbells straight up, shoulders back, slight bend in the knees. Let's do this for 8. Here we go. 8, you've got it. 7, squeeze it up. 6, again, try not to swing at any point during this move. The biceps are doing the work, not the lower back. 3 more. 3, keep going. 2, 1 left here. 1. Whew. All right, we're going to give grip a little bit of a break. We're going to switch it out for a lateral raise. So I'm going to go with a lighter weight, my 5s. So feet shoulder width apart, shoulders back, pinky slightly elevated, chest lifted. Let's go for 8. Here we go. Bring it up until the upper arm is parallel to the floor. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Breathing deeply. Keep that chest lifted and try to keep your chin back so that head's not bobbing forward. 3 more here. 3, squeeze those shoulders as you lift. 2, 1 more here. 1. Now, we're going to tire out our biceps pretty quickly this way, but we're going to do a reverse curl. So in this move, I would recommend going a little lighter than your typical bicep curl. I'm going with my 10s. So we're going to have our palms facing down, feet shoulder width apart. When we curl up, The hands will be slightly angled, so the palms will be facing about 45 degrees down toward the floor. Lift the chest, shoulders back. Let's go for 8. 8. Keep those elbows in. 7. Breathing through it. 6. Exhale up. 5. You're really going to feel that squeeze in the forearm here, and this will fatigue the biceps pretty fast. So as we move through our subsequent sets, you're really going to feel those arms working hard. One more. And 1. All right. Shake it out. We're going to switch up our calf press a little bit. Again, if you like to hold on to a chair or the wall, you can do so. Now in this move, we're going to step forward with one foot, back with the other, and again, we're going to go into that calf press position. So I'm going to start with my right foot forward and the weight in the right hand. Select your weight accordingly. This will take a bit more balance, but feel free to hold on as needed. Lift the chest, shoulders back, pinky slightly elevated. Let's go for 8. 8. 7. So you're really going to feel this one in the front leg calf. It is switching up the stance that causes us to use a little bit more ankle stability as well. 2 more. 2. 1. And switch it up. Switch hands and forward foot. Left foot forward, weight in the left hand, shoulders back, pinky elevated. Let's go. 8. 7. That's it. 6. Really great for working on balance here. So if that is a goal for you, this is a great way to add a calf press that will challenge your balance. And shake it out. All right, we're taking it back to bicep curls. So once again, we're going to go into that hammer curl. Again, I'm going to do my 15s. This one's a little bit stronger than that reverse curl. So feet shoulder width apart, shoulders back, chest lifted. Ready? Let's go. 8. Breathing deeply. 7. Exhale up. 6. Strong core here. 5. Remember, at no point are we swinging those dumbbells. The biceps are doing the work. 3. 2. One more here. 1. Lateral raises next. Lower those heavier dumbbells down. Switch it out for lighter. I'm going with my 5s. Feet shoulder width apart, shoulder blades back, pinky slightly elevated. Let's go for 8. 8. Raise the arms up until the upper arm is parallel to the floor. Try to squeeze your shoulder blades back as you lift. 5. That's it. 6. 2 more here. Get that squeeze. 7. 1 more here. 8. We're going reverse curls. So once again, I'm going to reduce my weight to my 10s. Feet shoulder width apart, hands in front, shoulders back. Let's curl it up. Palms down. 8. Remember, we're not swinging. 7. Maintain that strong core position. Try to prevent the shoulders from rolling forward at any point during the lift. Keep that chest lifted and stand tall. We've got 3 more here. 3. Keep going. You've got it. 2. 1 more. 1 more. 1. Whew. All right, lower it down. Speed round. So in this move, we're going to have our calf press, weights in both hands, and we're going for 8. Then we're going to double up on those bicep curls. We're going to do hammer curls and reverse curls back to back. So select your weight accordingly. So heavier weights for calf press, feet shoulder width apart, shoulders back, pinky slightly elevated. Let's go for 8. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Now I'm going to go with my 10s for my bicep combo. Again, this is really going to tire them out. So hammer curls to start, shoulders back, palms facing inward. Let's go. 8. Hammer curl on this one. 7. Breathe deeply. 6. Curl it up. You got this. 5. This is going to be a lot of reps in a row. 4. So if at any point you need to alternate, feel free to switch out. 2 more. 2. 1 left here. 1. Reverse curls going straight into it. 8. Palms are down. 7, keep going, keep going. 6, breathing deeply. 5, push through. 4, 3, you're almost there. 2, curl, keep it up, keep it up. 1, whew. Lateral raises, switch out your weight. So, light weights here. Shoulders back, chest lifted, pinky slightly elevated. Let's go for 8. 8. That's it. 7. Stand tall here. 6. Really squeeze it up. 5. Exhale up. 4. Bracing through the trunk to stand tall. We've got 2 more. 2. And 1. Whew. All right, lower it down. Shake it out. Grab a water break. We're going into our next round. So in our next move, we're going to give our grip strength a little bit of a break. We're going to take us into a standing glute raise. Now, it's up to you. If you'd like to work on balance, you can have your hands on your hips. Again, you can hold onto the wall or onto a chair if you like. So standing tall with the feet shoulder width apart, shoulder blades back. We're going to start with that right leg. The toe should be slightly elevated with the heel pressed down. Try to balance on that left leg or hold on to a chair. Ready? Let's kick it out to 45 degrees and slightly behind for 10. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8. Try to stay as balanced as you can. I know that's really challenging, but feel free to put your foot down in between as needed. 3, 2, 1. Over to the other side. So switch your weight to your right leg, toe elevated, heel down, foot lifted. Let's go for 10. 10, 9, 8. Really squeeze. 7. Push that heel away from you. That will really help to activate the glutes. 2 more. 2, 1. Whew. All right, shake it out. We're going back to upper body here. We're going to take this into an overhead tricep press. Now, I like to use 2 dumbbells with the heads flat side by side so that it ensures that both my right and left arms are working equally. But if you prefer to use one heavier dumbbell, feel free to do so. So I'm going to be using my 15s, feet shoulder width apart, placing the flat sides together. Bring the arms up and behind you. Elbows are in nice and tight, chest is lifted, and let's press it up for 8. 8. Breathing through here. 7. Full extension of the arms. 6. Exhale up. 5. All the way up, all the way down. You want to make sure that you're not cheating yourself out of that range of motion. 2 more. 2. And 1. Whew. All right, lower it down. We're going to go into dumbbell punches. So in this move, we're going to be working the core and the chest. I'm going to be using light weight here, 5s. So select your weight accordingly. We want a really nice wide stance with the toes flared. Start with your palms facing in, shoulders back, slight bend in the knees. Start with the right hand, and we're going to go for 12. Here we go. 1. That's it. 2. 3. Twist through the obliques. 4. Use that pivot to work the abdominals. You've got it. Brace your trunk as you extend. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. 1. All right, back to glutes. So again, we are giving our grip strength a little bit of a break, doing those glute raises. So in this move, this time we're going directly out to the side. So heel down, toe lifted. Again, you can hold on to something if you like, shoulders back. Let's go for 10. 10, 9, 8. Try to stay as balanced as you can. But remember, if at any point you need to put your foot down, that's fine. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. All right, directly to the side, left. Heel down, toe up. Let's go. 10, 9, 8. Squeeze that glute. 7, 6, 5. Keep pushing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, shake it out. Back to triceps. Select your weight accordingly, 1 or 2 dumbbells. Once again, I'm using 2 with the dumbbells side by side, flat sides together, behind the head, elbows in, chest lifted. Let's go for 8. 8. Breathe deeply. 7. Exhale up. 6. Now, don't forget, full range of motion. All the way up, all the way down. That's really going to target those triceps. 2 more here. 2. And 1. Woo, all right, lower it down. Dumbbell punches for 12. So once again, I'm going lightweight. Select your weight accordingly. We've got feet wide, toes flared, palms in, shoulders back, starting with the right hand for 12. Let's go. 1, 2, really brace. 3, exhale. 4, 5, keep it up, keep it up. 6, squeeze your core. I want you to imagine that someone's gonna punch you in the stomach. You're bracing for the punch. That's it. 1 more here. And lower it down. All right, shake it out. Now, this round for glutes, we're gonna go straight back. So this one does take a little bit more balance. Try not to lean too far forward. Hands on the hips or chair or wall. Heel down, chest lifted, shoulders back. Let's kick back for 10, 10, 9, 8. Really squeeze that glute. You've got it. Push the heel down. Push the bum back. You've got it. 2, 1. Other side. So balancing on that right leg. Heel down, chest lifted. Let's go for 10, 10, 9, 8. Really squeeze. 7, 6. Flex through that glute as you kick. 2 more. 2, 1. Whew. All right, shake it out. Triceps. Now we're going to switch it up a little bit on this round. We're actually going to go a little longer. So we're going single arm. In this version of the overhead tricep press, you can take the hand that's not holding the dumbbell and you can help support that upper arm so it doesn't flare out to the side. So this will be a little bit more challenging than the single arm, but you might be able to do the same weight. So I'm going to stick with 1 15-pound dumbbell here. So I'm coming up, upper arm right next to my head, and the dumbbell starts low and behind me at the base of the neck. I'm going to take my left hand and just gently support. The fingers are only there to help balance. Let's press it up for 8. Here we go. 8. And there's a lot of stability through the shoulder that's involved in this motion. So it is a little bit more challenging stability-wise, and it can help us work out any imbalance between our right side and left side. 3 more here. 3. Stand tall. 2. 1 more here. 1. Lower it down. Over to the other side. So start with that dumbbell behind the head. So the upper arm is parallel to the head. Lift the chest. Press it up for 8. Here we go. 8. Now the fingers are not gripping. They're just lightly supporting as I press up with that left arm. 5. Exhale up. 4. Pull the abdominals in. 3. Full extension. 2. 1 more here. 1. One last round of our chest with our dumbbell punches. So feet wide, palms in, shoulders back. Start on the right for 12. Let's go. 1, 2. Get that pivot. I really want you to work hard through the core as you extend that arm. So even though the chest and shoulder is doing the work on the punch, it's really the core that we're focusing on here, really stabilizing through those obliques. 1 more. And lower it down. All right, grab a water break. We're gonna stretch it out quick. Place those hands behind the back. Stretch out that chest by pulling back, gently resisting against your lower back. Pull the shoulders back, pull the elbows back, tuck the chin in. Stretch out those pecs. Nice big exhale. Breathing deeply. Let's stretch out the upper back, bring those palms up toward the ceiling, reach up, and then lean over to the right side, lengthening through the lats on the left. Nice big exhale. And over to the other side. Really stretch out those lats here. If you find your hands are creeping forward, just pull them back closer to the ears, ever so slightly, and that will help to get a deeper stretch. And bring them down, shake them out. From here, let's stretch out our hip flexors. Step back with the right, forward with the left, and then push the hip bones forward. Now, if you find that your shoulders are creeping forward here, just pull everything back, shoulders, elbows, and chin. Almost like you're gonna give yourself a double chin. Keep pressing forward with those hip bones, getting that nice big stretch through the right leg hip flexor. And release that side. Let's go to the other side. Left foot back, tilt the hip bones forward. Again, pull the shoulders and elbows back, tucking the chin in, pressing the hip bones forward, getting a stretch through the left hip flexor. Nice big exhale. Breathing deeply. And gently come up out of it. We're gonna take a deep breath in. Exhale. We're all done for today. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.